children, today we will work with the second part of this chapter, and already you have gone through the parallel lines. Already you learned how to construct, and by using the parallel lines we have learned to construct a rectangle, a square, a parallelogram. All these things already we have done. You can remember, na? Okay, so today we will learn how to draw triangles. This one we have not done, na? So for constructing triangles, what are the things you need? For a triangle, what are the things you have? You can remember. It may have three sides. Yes, you can use it. It have three angles. You can use. Okay, but how you will use them? Okay, let's come to that point. For that, we will revise the chapter of congruency. Okay, and what are the criterion you have followed over there? There we have followed these four criterion. What are the first one? The first one was side, side, side. In short, we used to call it SSS. Okay, second criterion was side, angle, side. In short, it was SAS. Then third one was angle, side, angle, and in short, it is ASA. And fourth one was right angle, hypotenuse, and side. In short, it was RHS. Okay, now let's come to the discussion how you can draw a triangle by three given sides. Okay, suppose you have three sides given. That means length of AB has been given, BC has been given, and CA also has been given. That means if these three lanes has been given, this one is given, this one is given, and that one is given, three sides has been given, that means you will get the triangle. So which criterion you are following in this case? Side, side, side. This is the criterion 1. Okay, now second one. Here side, angle, side. That means one side has been given and another side also has been given, and the two sides meet in a point, and that angle it formed, that is also given. Okay, so here that two fixed length you are getting for these two line segments, and the included angle also you are getting. So side, this is angle, and this is side. These three things has been given. If it is given, then what you have to do, the extra thing you have to do, you have to join these 2 points. You will get the triangle, yes or no? So this is the criterion. This is the criterion number 2 we can use, that is side, angle, side. Let's come to the third one. In third case, what has been given? Angle, side, angle. That means suppose one angle has been given. Yes, that measure of the angle has been given. Let it be 60 degree. Suppose 160 degree angle has been given. Another angle has been given. Let's name this one. It is ABC. The name of the triangle is ABC and its measure is 60 degree. Another angle has been given ACB, that is also equal to 60 degree. Let me draw ACB, this one. That is also 60 degree. Okay, now it is also 60 degree. These two angle has been given, and one included side. Suppose this one. This is the BC. This is the included one, because it will be always you have to follow the sequence. First angle, then side, then angle. So this was the angle you have taken, then side, and this is the another angle. So what you have got? Angle, side, and angle. So this is the third criterion you are getting here, that is angle, side, angle. Okay, third one is over. Let's come to the fourth one. What it is? It is right angle, hypotenuse, and side. So for that, what you are expecting? First, right angle, you know. You need not to give the measure, because you know it must be 90 degree. You can draw a 90 degree angle. Now, hypotenuse, the length of the hypotenuse has been given. What do you mean by the hypotenuse? The opposite side or the largest side of right angle triangle. That is, this one is the hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse, it has been given. This is the right angle, it has been given. Now, one side, any of them, this one it can be, this one it can be. Suppose in this case, let me take this one has been given. So, first you have drawn one right angle, we don't know the length of this side. Suppose I have drawn up to that only. That much only I have taken, and this length was given. So base line I have drawn up to that. This is the fixed length has been given for this one. Okay, and the hypotenuse has been given. So in this case, how much work has been left for you? What you have to do in extra? Only you will extend this one to touch the end point of the hypotenuse, because that length was given. So you are getting the triangle. So in this case, which criterion you have used? Hypotenuse, right angle, hypotenuse, and side. These are the 4 criterion from the congruency we will follow here to get a triangle. Let's come with the first one. Okay, today we will work with the side, side, side. Okay, here we will work with the side this congruency criterion. Here let's take an example from your exercise, your book, exercise 10.2. It is exercise 10.2. We will work with that, and all the questions I will solve here, and you must follow the same to do in your notebook also. Let's come to that question. First question is, your question is, construct a triangle XYZ in which XY equal to 4.5 centimeter. Okay, what has been given? First one is XY equal to 4.5 centimeter. Then YZ, it is has been given here, that is equal to 5 centimeter, and ZX has been given as 6 centimeter. Okay, so first it is, you can go for a rough sketch. Let's come with the rough sketch. Here what has been given, based on that I have gone for a rough sketch. Okay, so what has been base I have taken, that is YZ, and its measure is 5 centimeter. Okay, let's take this 5 centimeter as a base. Let's measure it. Yes, you must take the measure correctly. Okay, put the point properly, it should be exactly 5 centimeter. Okay, and its name is YZ. Okay, now another side, first one, that is XY, it will be 4.5 centimeter. How you will take? You can measure this one, put the compass and take the measure of 4.5 centimeter on your scale. Okay, it should be the perfect one, otherwise you will not get the exact measure. So set it properly, take the measure by the perfect one. Okay, now this one is 4.5 centimeter. I will take an arc of 4.5 centimeter. Here it is. Now another side has been given 6 centimeter. Okay, again I have to measure the length of 6 centimeter. I will take an arc of 6 centimeter. That is 6 centimeter I have got. Yes, exactly. Now from point Z I will take that 6 centimeter. Now two arc has been by intersect in certain point. That point is equal to X. Name it X. That point is X. I have to add it. First I will add this one with X and Y, and I will get the exact length of XY, that is equal to 5 centimeter. Sorry, 4.5 centimeter. Yes, I have set it properly, and just put your pencil over there on the point. You will get the exact one. See, it is exactly 4.5 centimeter. Now another one, ZX or XZ. Let's join it. Yes, exactly 6 centimeter as it was given in the question. I have joined it. Follow this one. Okay, so the triangle you have got, it is named as XYZ. Here you can cross check this one. This one, the base was 5 centimeter. Yes, exactly. Then XY, it was 4.5 centimeter. Yes, exactly. And ZX or XZ, that is equal to 6 centimeter. Yes, exactly I have got. So the same you have to follow in your notebook also. Let's come to the second question. Question number 2. Here what has been given? Okay, in question number 2, you can go through your book. It has been given, you have asked to construct an equilateral triangle of sides 5.5 centimeters. What do you mean by the equilateral triangle? That means all the sides are equal. Okay, all the sides are 5.5 centimeter. So I have named this rough sketch as ABC, and you can see I have written here that all the sides are 5.5 centimeter. Now what to do? First I will go for the base, that means BC. I will take as 5.5 centimeter. Okay, let's go for that. I will take 5.5 centimeter. Here I am using a blunt one because it should be visible to you, but you should always use the sharp pencils for construction work. Okay. Okay, I need the dark light to present it to you in front of you. Here it is 5.5 centimeter you have asked. Okay, let's draw it. I am trying to make it a little bit darker to make it more visible. Yes, got. Now I will measure the same. Set your compass to get the measure of 5.5 centimeter. Already I have drawn this side. Okay, yes, I have got it. Now what is my second one? Now from both the end of this baseline I will draw the arc with the same length. Here already I have got that 5.5 centimeter. With the same arc I will not disturb the compass, that radius I will not disturb. With the same radius I will draw the arc. Got? I have drawn two arcs and they have intersected in one point. Let's name that intersection point as A, and that baseline I have taken in the rough sketch also BC. Okay, now I will add them. That first I will add B and A, that means I will get the length of AB. Yes, it is exactly 5.5 centimeter. Let's add it here. Yes, I got it. Yes, it is the exact one. I have got 5.5, that intersection point. Yes, my work is over. I hope you all have understood this one and you can do it. Okay, so let's complete all these questions in your notebook. Okay, best of